Year 10 Trigonometry Exam Practice Question 6. RQ is a vertical pole. The foot of the pole Q is on the same horizontal plane as P and S. The pole is anchored with wires, wire cables RS, RP. The angle of depression from the top of the pole to point P is 47 degrees. PR is 21 meters and QS is 17 meters. RPQ is our alpha. So the first part says calculate the length of RQ. So to start off, I'm just going to draw a line where we got RQ. Now at the moment, if I want to look at this length here, for my triangle, I at least need two aspects of it. At the moment, I have this part right here, this length, and the only other thing that I have is this angle. Now, we know if it's a right angle here, we can assume it's a right angle up the top, which also means that we are going 90 degrees, take away 47, is 43 degrees. So based on that, that shows me that my angle over here is going to be 43 degrees. That's what we know. Now, just to make it easy, I'm just going to draw a triangle on outside of that. Okay, so if we know our angle is 43 degrees, and we also know our length, our hypotenuse, is 21 meters. So the next thing we need to think about is, what are we trying to find out? We are trying to find out our height, which is our adjacent. So we've got our hypotenuse and we need our adjacent. So that gives us the equation of cosine. We're using the cosine because it's adjacent and hypotenuse. So cosine 43 degrees is going to be equal to our adjacent side over our hypotenuse. Likewise, to get A by itself, we times both sides by 21. And we get 21 times cosine 43 degrees. And that is equal to our adjacent. Now that gives me the understanding that my adjacent side is 15.358. I'll just say 0.36. I'll round it up. So now I know that this side is 15.36. What's the next thing I need to find out? So I found out my first question, then it says for question B, hence calculate the size of S. So straight away here, I'm going to draw my right angle triangle. I don't have my angle, but what I do have is my adjacent, 17 meters, and what I also have is my height of 15.36 meters. So based on that, we need to think about what ratio are we using. And in this case, because we've got opposite and we've got adjacent, we are using our tangent. So tan of our angle S is equal to opposite, which is 15.36 over 17. Now, again, to find the angle of S, I need to do the inverse operation. So the inverse of tan, 15.36 over 17. And that gives me the angle of 42.09, but I'll just round it down to 42 degrees.